Well, welcome back everyone to Priority Report. This past week's challenge was to keep track of how you spent your time. What did you guys find as you were doing that? Did you find anything interesting or new or shocking?
I find that I have a lot of downtime.
And what do you do? Like, do you just find, like, will you do nothing or?
Yeah, nothing. Even though I think I'm very busy. I do find that I'm a time waster. My kids are older. Well, 3 of them aren't in the house anymore, so I think I'm still kind of the mindset that I'm constantly shuttling kids around, which I'm kind of not really doing anymore. It was interesting seeing it in black and white.
Did anyone else find out that they actually had more time than they thought they had?
I did. I noticed I started coming home from school and I was worn out, so I just lay down and stuff. And then like last night I finally opened my Bible.
That's really neat, Kristen. Anyone else find, maybe you found that you actually do too much in your time? Judy, you're nodding your head.
Yeah. I for some reason I thought like I was a big time waster, and this week, except for bathroom time, there was no time where I was sitting and doing nothing. There was always something that needed to be done was being done. I thought that I was going to have some downtime that I was going to have to account for, stick some stuff in there to to not look so lazy, and I did not have a spare second to stick anything in this week. So I was surprised that I was so busy. Just with life, with doing things that needed to get done. I figured that I would have more downtime to put some important priority things in, and I never found it.
Dave, how about you?
I found that I have a lot of things that I do. I mean, this thing's full, and it's pretty much, I just filled up every box, and I didn't realize that I had that many things that I did either. But it really surprised me that I've got all this stuff that I try to fit into one day. It was kind of eye-opening because I didn't realize that even though I think I'm not doing anything, I'm doing something. And then all of a sudden it's like 11 o'clock and I haven't had a shower yet, but I've been working, sitting there making phone calls and talking to people and checking stuff on the computer. And the time gets away from you.
Did anyone else find that their stuff didn't match up with their what matters most?
I did find myself watching a lot of TV because I've came home from school this week and just been tired, so I just lay down and relax. I realized I spend a lot of time relaxing. TV, reading, playing DS, video games, when I could be doing something way more important.
So how can you, 4 of you, take this and start to incorporate what matters most and remove some of that stuff? Do you think that's possible?
If I don't plan on it, it will not get fit in, because there's just too many other things that will crowd it out. So I think that's something that I'm going to have to start doing, is just setting the time and, as best as possible, sticking to that time.
On my top 5 list, I have studying the Bible, and this is an area where I'm really struggling. I have time. I'm just not picking that book up and reading, and I'm not really sure what's keeping me from doing that. It's hard. It's hard to do that.
The things that I wrote that were the 5 things that mattered most, some of them got shoved to the side. I think that's probably one of my biggest problems, is that I don't realize that 60 seconds is 60 seconds and 60 minutes is an hour, and it's not ever going to change. It's going to be the same all day, every day, 365 days a year. So I realize that some stuff I have to just maybe find a way to filter out.
I was more aware of my time. I didn't really spend that much time with friends this week. That was one of my major priorities, and I think I should start doing that more, just to talk.
Looking over the timesheet, I realized that I kept saying, I wasn't fitting my priorities in, and that's like the reverse way to be thinking about it. The priorities should be there, and I should be fitting, everything else in. So that's definitely something I'm going to have to work on these next few weeks.